Toronto's 1991 season really began at the winter meetings in Chicago. Looking like kids who'd just been handed the candy store, the Blue Jays pulled off one of the sweetest and most talked about trades in years.
The trade with Toronto consummated in about a day. It only took about 24 hours. Pat Gilligan and I and our staffs met.
Joe at the meeting said, you know, you spoke to me in regards to Joe Carter. He said, if I traded Joe, I'd have to get somebody back with some power. And I said, well, who would that be? And he said, it would have to be Fred McGriff.
It was a baseball trade. There were no other hidden agendas or no other free agency questions or this guy's going to play out his option or anything like that. It was simply value for value.
I said, how do you feel about possibly trading Robbie Alomar for Tony Fernandez?
We agreed on the trade. And when we came down to announce it, Howie Starkman, the Blue Jays publicity director, got up in front of all the media and everybody assembled and said that the Toronto Blue Jays have acquired Joe Carter. And everybody in the room went, and Roberto Alomar. And everybody in the room went, in exchange for first baseman Fred McGriff. And everybody in the room went, and shortstop Tony Fernandez. And everybody went, and suddenly the room broke into spontaneous applause because I think it was a trade that everybody just said, oh, it's about time to have something like this.
And so, when the Blue Jays went to Florida for spring training, they had a bona fide star.
I'm gonna hit you with that ball there.
Carter was everything the Blue Jays hoped for and more. He would collect 33 homers and 108 RBIs. And he loved to mix business with pleasure.
Yeah, sometimes you can't explain it, but I've always had a lot of fun playing the game of baseball. And I guess the fans here, they really appreciate that. I got a knock in Cleveland because they said I smiled too much. You know, at the plate, I joked around a little bit, but I was always serious once the game started and once the pitch was coming, I was always serious. But they told me exactly that was one of the main reasons I was over here, because of my personality. And all that I'm doing is playing the game the way I was taught to play the game, and that's to have fun, to go out there and play hard every day.
Carter hits it into right center and has a chance to fall. And the Blue Jays take the lead in an RBI double by Joe Carter.
There's a drive to right field, going over after it, and a great catch made by Joe Carter.
There goes Joe Carter. Safely into second base.
Beautiful sliding catch out there by Carter. That's the play of the year so far.
There's a long drive, forget about it.
The home runs, to me, they come in bunches. I've always been a type of a streaky hitter. You know, once I get that feel, it's like you can do no wrong, and every mistake pitch they make, I hit it out.
And this is a hanger. That's a mistake, a 3-1 curveball to Carter. But he leaves it on the inside part of the plate. There's no doubt about that one.
Here's Joe Carter. Carter is 0 for 2 and hits a bomb high long. He takes the grand tour.
Goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. He is really on a tear. A single, double, and home run last night and 2 at-bats today. A double and a 3-run homer. And he's just tearing the cover off the ball right now. He's all over the pitches.
I went on a tear there in June. I hit 4 home runs, 4 straight days, and then a couple more after that.
You got that one. The deep left field, and there's number 11 in the month of June.
Well, when you're hot, and Joe Carter is scalding right now.
You know, I had a great June and right before the All-Star break, and that's when we made our move. So it was good to really help contribute. And when I'm feeling good, I feel there's no one in baseball that can get me out.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar. In only half a season, Alomar had played his way into the hearts of Blue Jay fans. And who better to share his shining moment with than all-star teammate and brother Sandy? In Alomar, Toronto had a jewel of a second baseman. And no one appreciates his talents more than Joe Carter, who came with Roberto from San Diego to Toronto.
If you go back to when the trade was first made, I said the big man in the deal was Robbie Alomar.
Home run, Alomar, tie game.
People in the American League have not seen Robbie Alomar play, and so he's going to excite a lot of fans.
There goes Alomar, and the winning run is at second base.
He's had a tremendous year, stealing bases, driving in big runs, and defensively, Yeah, I can't think of a better second baseman in baseball.
Alomar with a great play at second base.
I mean, he's done a tremendous job, and he's got a great chance to be the MVP this year.
Alomar did not win the MVP, but at 23, he impressed his new league enough to win a Gold Glove as the best second baseman.
Up the middle, look at Alomar. Look at this play. Look at this. Come on, the game's not that easy. What a play by Alomar.
On offense, Alomar was equally impressive. He produced a team-leading .295 average and 53 steals. And for an aggressive player who hates to stay put, Robbie made the switch from grass to turf without a hitch.
My style is to run, steal bases, bunt, hit and run, and hit the ball on the ground. And I think so the turf been helping me a lot this year. So, I think so the move for me from grass to turf, it came at the right moment.
Alomar has fit right in with the Blue Jays, playing the game with all-out hustle and seeing to it that everyone else does too.
I tried to lead the ball club, not as an average or making numbers, as a leadership, and this year I've been playing with Joe Carter, and he really helped me a lot mental, and so that's the key. And I think so this year I've been having a lot of fun, and that's why I've been doing so good.
Roberto and the Blue Jays rolled into the second half with 3 straight wins and counting.
Over the head of McDonald, Alomar makes the play behind.